Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another live commentary video.
I can heal if none of you do.
You can heal if none of us do. That's cool. Today we're gonna be sorry about that. I had to see if my audio was going to be working out. We're back doing another live comm. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, and I've actually kind of missed it a lot because we used to do them quite often, and I've just been mad busy. But rest assured, soon we will be actually having a bit more free time to kind of do this a little bit more, and I'm quite excited for it. Of course. Here we're gonna be playing on this left side, I think. Try to take this left lane at first. What are they looking like? Hella on the top right. That's gonna be a little bit problematic. Hella's a really annoying matchup for Magik just because she can kind of kill you before you even ever get there, which can be annoying, as a lot of you probably know. We're not really looking to necessarily kill a bunch of people here, just more so throw them off so that way we can push the card as much as we can. It's gonna be a bit hard for us to just straight up, like, get in there. Uh-oh. Looks slow. Okay, we're just gonna get in, get out. Not bad. Okay, now we can just follow. We need to wait for Thor to walk up before we can go any further. Okay, he's moving. Now we can walk up. Okay, he has no gamma shield. It's huge. Okay, really good. So we didn't exactly necessarily, like, frag out or anything like that, but right there, just kind of stopping them from being able to just, like, walk back at our team causes a lot of problems. I missed that. I'm a little rusty. This is my first game on today, so... Okay, drop a portal behind us. Not bad. Okay, we want this invisible woman. Uh-oh. Okay, no biggie. Hella's dead. Nice. Break some of these clones. Nice. We're just playing a really safe brawl. We don't want to, like, try to go ham on this. We have a Thor, so we can let him do a lot of the heavy lifting and just kind of assist him if we need to, which is always really good. Play in this room up here, kind of poke with the slash, build as much ult charge as we can. Again, just trying to kind of pressure them. We don't necessarily need to straight up just win like every fight just by, like, you know, mechanic stiffing the entire game. Right here, I'm more interested in, like, holding territory and making sure that they can't just, like, move up for free. And now we can walk up on this because our team's ulting. Place that on the clone. Not bad. Let's go help our team. Alright, he's out of Hulk. Nice. Nice. Get her KP. And we're in the ult, so we're not too worried about this in any capacity. Uh-oh. I didn't expect her to drop right there. I expect her to be a little bit more to the right. Pretty good. Not bad. This guy's just going in. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Oh my gosh. Hey, bro, I think you got him.
Nah, bro, nah! Come back up! wait, we have nobody in guard though.
Bucky players are always so funny. I don't like Bucky as a character, but this guy's chill. The only good, the last survivor of the Bucky populace that's actually not toxic. Crazy. Same thing. Right here, holding this door, just like putting a demon down. Alright, let's walk up so we can help him. Okay, no dice. We'll back up, no problem. Or we won't, we'll get pulled back. Tough. I shouldn't have dashed there. I think putting a demon down and just helping as much as I could and then dashing back out was the better play. Right there, it's kind of a troll. Man, we really haven't done, like, a whole lot here, have we? I mean, we're holding space pretty good, so that's nice. Just helping our team pressure. Okay, same thing. We don't want him to have this. Nice, they bubbled him. Call for healing. Nice.
I'm gonna ult here soon.
Alright, we're also gonna ult.
We'll go up top.
Oh no, man. Demon diff. Okay. Again, we're not really looking to get a whole lot out of that. God damn. It's getting bursted down. I thought the ult was good. I have Agamotto'd real bad. I kind of wanted to ult it. Oh my gosh, she just had a brain fart. I wanted to ult right there so we could kind of have our Bucky end up, like, pushing it out.
I could have won.
It's not bad to show games like these, though, because, you know, there are going to be times where you're not always going to be the main character, you know? and the game is still far from over. So we'll go in, let's drop a portal, demon on top of the mag, do as much damage as we can. That's a little scary. Oh my god, am I really in the only spot right there that does not have a puddle? What? I'm a little peeved, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We needs to lock in. Yeah, we'll wait. We must lock in. That's a little tough, man. I can't believe that was the only spot that didn't have a puddle. Okay. We're gonna move to this right side right here, just a little bit off of our team.
Hook mag. Arc 2. Who's mag? Strange 1, 2, strange 1, 2. Nice.
Another
I'm
one,
ulting
not
right
bad.
after this.
Okay, do that just so we can get a little bit of the shielding. Nice, he ults. Okay, portal, put it on top of the strange. Not bad. We need to wait for cooldowns. We can't walk in just yet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ulting this way.
Now we can also ult and kind of help him out. We have our ult, so it's super doable.
Did they invis?
Change one.
Okay, that's another. It's a huge ult right here. Okay, got another. Put a demon down on this door. Back up a little bit. Nice. Good stuff, guys.
When they walk out, I'm ulting.
Huge. Okay, I'm gonna dash up here a little bit. We'll put down another portal. Okay, huge. We got a big uppercut right there. Nice, good round. Okay, during that last push, we definitely helped a lot more. Ulting that ult at the end was definitely a good one. It just gave our team a lot of pressure. We want to build tempo really quick and kind of get a snowball rolling on a fight like that. The second we see they use their support ult, it's a really good idea for us to just kind of foot to gas. Second it ends, we just want to ult. Because now we have the cloak and dagger puddle as well. We're pretty much a raid boss and they can't do anything about it. So it's always a good timing. Ulting a lot on Magik is a good idea as well. You know, you don't always want to just be holding on to it for no reason, because you need to remember, like, if you are holding on, like, the more you hold on to the ult, the less ults you're going to get throughout the entirety of the round, right? So you don't just be holding on to it for the touchdown play all the time. Especially in a game, like, that round was very, dependent on, like, who is going to get the first, like, swing at the bat, right? Whoever steps up first is going to win. As you can see, like, we had our momentum shut down. We lost 2 fights because they had the momentum back in their court. But the second that they used their utility, because we had a really good grab, we were able to just, like, walk them down really well, which is great. Never a bad thing for sure. And that's kind of the whole thing about Magik is that she is a very big she has a very big reliance on, like, a team that's already doing well, right? You'll never see, like, oftentimes you'll never see Magik being like swapping to Magik whenever you're getting steamrolled is like the way to go, right? Because it's just a really hard thing to do. Because she needs the momentum and the safety of her team to also help her, but she astronomically raises the chances of you winning if you're already winning, right? It's a lot harder to kind of lose in a situation like that where you guys already have a bit of a lead. That practice on the Iron Man dummies came in clutch, I guess. Ugh. Okay. Uh-oh. That's a scary route. Okay. We're going to be holding on this off angle a little bit. We're going to jump up here onto the sledge. Nice.
Yeah, strange is one.
Poking at the squirrel girl. Alright, we're going to come in here. Drop a demon. Oh, we're down Thor. That's a bit scary. Alright, we're just going to dash out and demon on top of the Hulk again.
Hook one. Strange 1, 2.
Okay. Place that down. We're going to come back up here, see if we can kill this Iron Man. We missed. It's okay, though. Uh-oh. Thank you.
Shoot Hulk. Go.
I got Strange. Walk it down.
Nice.
Careful of the iron. He's got big damage right now.
Just try and live. Iron Man 1. Iron Man dead.
Alright, I'm backing up. Nice. We can walk him down now. Walk. Really want to make sure you're coming. Nice. Big hook, man. It was huge. We're playing really well off our team. Alright, let's not get too overzealous. Let's back up.
Yeah.
Nice.
They have Loki ult, right?
I believe so. Did they? Oh, okay.
Can you ulti first?
Yeah, I got you. I'll bait out the ult for you. All right, I'll comment. 3, 2, 1.
Yo, he's one. Nice magic, nice.
I need healing on cart. Thank you.
She's behind.
Maximum pulse. By the eye of Agamotto.
I got Loki.
Iron Man's half up there.
Go, cloak. Fuck, I got
Iron
three,
Man?
I got three.
Uh-oh. Scary. He's one though. Oh my
Iron Man
gosh.
won, so,
Nice. Let's put a portal down on the Strange. Nice. Now we can walk over here. We want to take this right side. They're down. They're Strange. We can walk, and we can try to get a sneaky pick. Especially if we can kill Hulk here, it's going to be huge. I tried to get him. Tough. That would have been a good snipe, though, on the Hulk if we ended up getting him. But it's okay. We're going to see if this Iron Man crosses over this high ground again. If he does, it's going to be huge. We have a Black Panther now. They have a BP instead of the Iron.
BB going top left.
Okay, we're going to back up. We're just going to dash out really quick. BP top right.
Can you hit me top left?
Okay, let's
Loki,
walk in.
Loki no shift. Oh fuck, come on.
Nice, we got a big knock up on him. Okay, again, put another portal down. We really want to play in the path as much as we can. He grabbed the Panther on accident.
Let's go. He misclicked on the Panther.
Huge. Okay, put the demon down. Nice. Huge play, guys. Very big. It's really important that you kind of rely... Like, we see that they have a Black Panther, right? No, they don't. They actually use the Loki on the Black Panther. The closest one they have is the cloak.
I'll see if I
Portal?
can use this on, like,
They're
Lucky Old or
GP.
something.
It's really important that we, like, identify, hey, they have a Black Panther, and then we know exactly where he's going to want to go, right? Magik is a very good 1v1 character, and Black Panther kind of struggles at times to deal with it. You stopped my magic ult, damn. That was a good ult timing. He just ulted at the same time. That was so tough. That was a huge time for us to use it.
Bucky.
Nice. Our team's doing okay. We're not like directly. Are we just straight up winning? Wait, we're kind of crazy. No, not quite. I'm back. Okay, let's put this down. Okay, we just got one shot by Black Panther. That's tough. God.
Someone switch Strange and TP back. We can have 3 tanks.
Yeah, he's actually right here. Yeah, I got you.
It's winnable. Thor got 2.
Yo, Cloak, wait a
Loki
second. I
has
got a
ulti.
portal. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. It's okay for us to swap here,
Yeah,
dude.
Loki has ulti.
It's way more important that we end up winning right here.
Just let me ult first, Loki.
Can you ulti me in? Look.
They're all there.
Ulting.
Okay, huge. We got the ult. I know we got a little bit of a Strange thing, but kind of need it for this part, right? Otherwise we lose. Huge, guys. GG. And that's a big one. Like, aside from like that last ult, that was gonna be such a good ultimate. But we played really well. We played off our team. You know, we played safe. We didn't do anything too crazy. We'll go over it in post. We'll see exactly like what we could break down. We'll break down a little bit more of the fine-tuning stuff. Because I actually like doing that for these videos, like breaking it down after the fact and then seeing like what we could do better or like what we did do well and we want to focus on a little bit more, right? Loki was crazy. 13 final hits. You know, we were in line with the Bucky on our team and the Thor. It's not bad. We definitely crushed it in comparison to their DPS. I'll say it's a big win. Not bad at all. I'll take it all day. No problem. All right. We'll be right back. We're going to go over the game in the VOD. Okay, and we are back. Oh, I went a little too far. We're back. We're gonna go over this game. I think it's super important that after kind of like videos like this where we're doing the live commentary, that it's very important that we kind of go over and you know, reassure ourselves of like what we did good, and then we need to make sure that we also get rid of the bad, and cut that part out and just see like identify where we messed up, right? Because believe it or not, this is the best way for those of you that are wanting to know how to get better. Reviewing your own gameplay, whether it's a loss, do not do your hard roll wins or anything like that. But you want to look at the ones that are wins, but they're not so incredibly like hard stomps. You know, there are definitely moments in this game where we could have played better. It was a very fast game in relation to like other games that are like hard stomps, but overall, I want to focus on the things that we did, enabling our team to do a lot better, right? Helping, like, with the team fight, brawling well, that kind of thing. So right here, rather than, like, aggressing, we want to, like, understand. We see the Thor going in, but until he drops, there's no angle that we can ever engage first, right? If Hela stuns us, we'll die. We get pulled by Invisible Woman on the way out, we'll die. You know, there's the Loki lamp problem where we'll end up not being able to do any damage, you know, but they don't have either of their tanks here, but we have to understand Hulk can always jump back. Thor is about to drop, and that's good. So right here, what I want to do is I kind of want to poke them, because if you look at it from this way, right? When you see a character like Magik, the best thing that you're going to do subconsciously, you know, without even thinking about it, is you're going to start to move out of her range rather than follow to where she's going, right? Because the biggest thing about Magik is she's got to get to you, right? So immediately after we land an attack, Hela and the Invisible Woman start to kite back, and now Thor has an angle on both of them because they're starting to walk away. They see me, I scare them, and now look at the pressure. Rather than all 6 people looking at this choke, now there are 2 people, and Strange is on the run because he can see that his backline is getting killed, so he's trying to peel. We know that Hela and Bucky, are quite annoying, and they're pretty good against Magik. Invisible Woman in the neutral game, which is like before anything starts to happen, is incredibly good against Magik because she can pull you. There's a lot here that could go wrong. So rather than like us just engaging full force, poking them and just making them a little uncomfortable, you know, is a lot better here, because there's never, like, you know, 9 times out of 10, we're not getting a kill here, and we're going to die, because the Loki lamp drops, you know, they have the Hela stun, the Bucky uppercut, there's just a lot that can go wrong. Which number are we? Oh gosh, okay, we're that one. Okay, gotcha. Well, I lost my thing again. Guys, I'm sorry. Okay, we're F7, We'll back up a little bit. So that ends up happening, and then, again, just same thing. We're just gonna keep poking a little bit. Our Thor's not exactly over there anymore. And now we can look to kind of take some positioning, right? We talk about A, B, and C a lot on this channel, like, which would be the left side being A, the middle part being B, and then the right side being C, right? So the general rule of thumb is we want to, at the most likely times, like the most ample opportunities, take 2 of these positions of the 3. We're always going to have some leverage inside of B, which would be the main point, like the objective. The A part is normally going to be inside of the building, and then the C part is going to be something kind of like up here on this top right ledge, which is always a good place. I always call these the shelves. We want to be on top of it. So by taking this area, we immediately stop them unless they come and contest us from being able to play up here. Now we open the opportunity to help main, the main area where the objective is. We can also now flank and dive the backline, and we can also just put demons down and harass the people standing close to the shelf. We have a lot more options, and we have a really good 2-set exit strategy. We can either run backward, or we can run into this room and play around the health pack down below, which is really, really good. So, as you can see, Hulk ends up jumping us, but we're not really scared. Hulk doesn't do enough damage to kill Magik quickly. All in all, a lot of times you will lose the 1v1 if he uses his kit correctly, but personally, like other than Gamma Shield, he doesn't really have a whole lot to answer with us, because he just doesn't do enough damage, just straight up. And upon him jumping, we see our Thor comes up. This is a really big opportunity. Now that he's up here, we can definitely fight. There's no sense in us running away. We've got a 3-man hold up here. It's great. The only issue now is that our main card is being pushed off, which is okay. It happens. But now, again, we saw our Thor go in, but we then saw him move backward. This is really, really important. We actually talked about this in game. We see Thor go, and then immediately after we watch him boop away, we saw it out of the corner of our eye. We try for it. We use the Hela's cooldown and we jump out, which is really, really important. Because if we overstay there, we're going to die and we end up losing the push. The biggest thing here is we have a little bit of momentum now off of that, what we just did, because the Hulk was low. We need to just make sure that we can keep it going as much as possible. So now we see the Strange is alone. Big kill. And we can kind of back up, and then we wait for one of our tanks to walk forward, because we have a Thor. We want to play to his strengths. He needs the help whenever he goes in. We see the Hulk is alone, and now we can dash in. And then this is really important. Although they're not up here, right? We can't obviously ESP see through walls or anything like that. So it's good for us to put down a demon here, just to make sure. Because you never know. Magik does really, really well in these doorways. And then you can walk forward. And just placing a thing on the Bruce, that way we can get a little bit more KP. just because we want our stats to look a little good, you know? And they end up portaling, not a big deal. Okay, they're placing a lot of runes. No problem. Same thing, we're just always wanting to be on the move here, like moving portal to portal. Like in team fights like this, we want to be on the outskirt of the fight rather than in the center, because if we're in the center, there's a lot more likelihood that there's going to be attention on us. You know, Cloak and Dagger and Bucky are not going to need help right here. So the biggest thing that you can do, killing the high priority damage dealers or the healers, in certain cases, can be really, really good. Hela's going to be a problem for a lot of our comp. Bucky gets countered by Hela. Loki has a hard time against Hela. You know, Cloak and Dagger can get 2-tapped. Thor can get shot while he's on the way in. You know, we can get poked out before we can even start a push. So in my eyes, I actually really like the idea of killing her first if I'm able to. If she's able to die, I'm on Johnny on the spot. We need to kill her. She has to be gone. Although she does bird away, which is okay. And then they end up Hulk Gamma shielding. You know, we did a lot of damage to her. We harassed quite a bit. We did a good job. And we're just playing in the backline. We don't necessarily have to get all of the final hits. The biggest thing that we're looking for is to just do a lot of damage, get in there, and make it so that way they're really, really uncomfortable. Same thing that we talked about earlier. Right here, no way in hell am I ever diving this, right? This is such a bad lineup. We can get exiled, Bucky hooked, Bucky punched. We can get Loki lamped. There's just a lot that can go wrong. We don't know if anybody's around the corner yet. You know, it's just a really, really risky place to be in. So rather than that, we want to poke, get our ult charge up. That's 88% that we're at right now, you know? The faster we get an ult, the faster we can continue our snowball, because Magik Darkchild really, really wants to be in the lead. So again, placing the demon down in the torture room. And we're kind of just waiting. This is kind of a poking area. We watched Thor go in, and now after seeing the ult, we can definitely walk in and help. No problem at all. Strange ends up dying. Demoning the Loki clone because you actually get shielding for hitting the clone. And then, you know, he ends up falling out of his form. No problem. And we're just over there to help do a lot of damage and do as much as we can. Burn the utility as much as we can. No problem. Very, very good. And then this is where our Bucky ends up crashing out. We're going to go ahead and fast forward because we already know, you know, that's all she wrote, you know. He ends up rolling through them. Every time that I ever see the Bucky getting like an 8-chain like ultimate, I think of that one joke. It was from that animated sketch. No, it wasn't even an animated sketch where he's like, "Do you want what he's having?" Like he's like, "I think you got him, man." Gosh, I'm 22 and I talk like a millennial sometimes. It's okay though. Okay, right here's where we messed up. Not really much reason for us to do something like this. Somehow we didn't get hit by the Bucky thing. We must have been just outside of the radius. When we see something like this, we need to, we're informed that they're probably going to back up a little bit, right? Because it's, you know, getting the Bucky thing in your face is a bit scary. You don't want what just happened to their team happen to you. So right here, I'm really lucky, actually, that I didn't get hit by the mark, because I could have been a really, really bad thing for a team. We could have gotten chain commanded, you know? So right here, this dash is bad. Remember what we talked about earlier. This is actually a really good example of why we shouldn't have been diving earlier. Loki Lamp in and of itself is the biggest magic shutdown tool in the game. You can't do damage inside of it unless you break the lamp. Loki's not that bad of a problem for you in neutral, but whenever you are diving specifically, it's really hard for you to get the ball rolling. Just because of this, right? You can do damage to it through other people, which is good, because Magik's attacks actually cleave, which means they go through and they can hit multiple targets, which is great. But the issue is now, I just did all that for no damage. What could we have done to get out of the situation a little bit easier? If we actually portal in here, rather than over to the front area, or like back into the cave, we actually live, because we can catch the health pack. We might still get pulled, but there's a lot more likelihood that we're able to live, because she's going to have to flick over to the left in order to hit us. So maybe that would be the play that we would want to do. Big tough scene. It's okay though. Happens. Fast forward, I think our team is still able to kind of get the cart there. Yeah. Nice. So, overall, it's not a bad idea to try to make more pressure after the push, because, you know, spawn point is so close to us, but I think that I got a little bit overzealous in the way that I did it. Okay, pressure him off. Just like that, we see him move down. Placing the demon because we're trying to follow the Thor. Again, look how much damage we're doing to the Loki rune, which is great. This ult is really tragic because he's just holding it for me because he knows it's gonna happen. And then the second he does, it's just kind of a, you know, GG on that part for my ult. We can't really get a whole lot more out of it at this point. The biggest thing though, rather than, I guess I'm healthy enough. I think, yeah. So the blunder actually happens after the fact, I think, rather than me like dashing out whenever I was out of the ult. Which was probably the safer option, because they can definitely turn and start to kill me. Unfortunately, Mag turned to fight the Bucky. If he didn't, I think that this is actually a big play, because he's so low, and then he's half, and we're really healthy back here. But at the same time, we're down our Bucky, and I believe our Strange is not here as well, because he died. Yeah, so I should have dashed out up here, in hindsight, or at the very least, turned to fight the Bucky. But I don't think anybody calmed it, but still... All in all, that's a big blunder on our part with the ult. Happens, though. Where are we? F7? Dude, I keep losing myself. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're just kind of walking forward. Okay, they end up ulting, no problem. Good. We're right here. Whenever... So, okay. When there is a support ult down, right? And, like, you guys aren't exactly, like, being pressured, this is the time to dump as many cooldowns as you possibly can. Because for those of you that aren't not aware, that don't play support, when Invisible Woman pops her ultimate, she cannot get more ult charge until the radius of the ultimate drops. So until the ultimate is gone, she cannot get any more ult charge than what she popped it for. So she's at 0% essentially till it's gone. So this is the time to do damage if you're a DPS player. If you want to build ult, this is the exact moment because they're going to get way less. The other support's also not going to get that much ult charge because the healing from this ult is helping them so much, right? So it's going to be a lot harder. They're going to slow down their efficiency a lot by doing so. So this is the time. Like, drop a demon, do as much damage as you can, safely, don't get yourself killed, but this is a really, really good chance to start doing so, right? And that's what we kind of do. We get a lot of ult charge, about 20% out of that. This is a really awkward situation for me to be in. Yeah, even this is so disgusting. I hate this so much, man. Like, what? Netties... I land, it's like the floor is lava. I land in the direct one triangle. The one chunk that does not have any ult. I would have lived. I would have been fine. That's so annoying. It happens. Well, no, not really. It doesn't happen. But that's still super stupid. Okay. Our team ends up brawling. This is where we call for a reset, I think, because we ended up just losing a lot of people. That Squirrel Girl. On this point in particular, Squirrel Girl is so good because of this tight little hallway, dude. It's so annoying. Squirrel Girl is a very, very, like, specialist pick. Like, good Squirrel Girl players are going to do it. Her ultimate is very map-reliant, sometimes it feels like, for sure. But definitely really, really good character. I think he ults here, right? No. Okay, drop the demon behind. Again, like we talked about earlier, this is the time for us to just do as much damage as possible. Start hitting the Loki clone. And just backing out. There's the Strange ult. He's a little bit out of position, though. Dropping the portal behind him, so he takes a lot of damage on the way out. And just walking up on the left side. Okay, now we can hold this shelf, and now it's a really good ult timer because of this. Okay, big kill. We're just doing as much damage as we can to enable our Thor. Huge. Big, and now we demon the spawn door, so they're a little bit less incentivized. She's going to take a lot of damage on the way out. Okay, same thing. Put another demon. See, look at that damage that she took on the way. That's pretty good. And people said demon was nerfed, right? Crazy. Good round, good round, good round. Definitely some things that we could have worked on. Like, the ultimate, particularly, was really, really bad. And then playing around the Squirrel Girl ult was a rough one as well. We definitely could have done a whole lot more in that regard. Oh, let's back up a second. Really quick. So I like this room a lot on Magik because of the health pack. Another alternative for this room is actually over here on this side. The only issue is that it's a little less easy to just run away because this, you know, you can get shot while you're running up here to fall back to your team. But we also have the health pack in here, so this is another really acceptable like room to play in. Again, our team is holding main. We want to hold at least one of these other two areas. Nobody on our team is holding top shelf, which is quite odd. But I guess this, I've never seen this setup before. It looks really good. And it looks like our team was a little bit late. But still, holding an angle over here on the right-hand side in case somebody, you know, fumbles and they walk over here, and they just, you know, end up standing in a position where we're able to 1v1 them. Magik doesn't lose the 1v1 to many characters in the game on the DPS cast, so... Big, he flew too close to the ground, so we get a big kill. Iron Man is a really good standalone character when Hell is not on the board, but I guess if we're playing Bucky and Magik, then it's kind of a good idea, right? Okay, again, we're just poking. We're not really looking to do a whole lot. Now we were watching some people go in. I didn't think Thor was going to die that quick, but it's okay. Okay, we see Hulk dive, immediately retreat to our team because we know we're going to get cut off. We're in the lamp. And again, taking this top shelf over here, trying to kill the Iron Man. It was a nice try. He flew at a really good time. That could have been super bad for him. Play inside of the Cloak and Dagger ult, doing a lot of damage. Big kill on the Strange. Now we can just walk it in a little bit. They end up Cloak ulting for nothing because the Strange is already dead. Their push is kind of like the play is killed, essentially. So we have a really good timer here. And just get a big knock up and back up a little bit. Huge pull from our Bucky right here. Big kill on our part. And now, this is the call. We don't want to get overzealous here. It's good to be, like, really, really aggressive, right? If the cart was pushed further, then we might have a little bit of a conversation about it. Because then they have a lot of longer of a walk. But we don't, there's no reason for us to be so far up here, right? We were doing fine. You know, we're kind of a little bit weak over here on the front end. They have some utility on the ground still. Backing up is never a bad option. We have a really good window to do so. That doesn't necessarily mean that we have to get off the fight entirely. We can play around this health pack that's in this room, and then we can kind of sit again in this angle on the right-hand side that we were earlier, holding another position that is not just the middle of the cart. Because, you know, just grouping mid is always not a good chance. You don't always have a good chance of winning if you're just doing that the entire time, right? It's a good ult. We get Squirrel Girl. They end up ulting as well, which is okay. So we can just kite back to our team, do as much damage as we possibly can while we wait.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Knocked him in the air. I wonder if we didn't knock him up, if he would have not hit the Cloak and Dagger. Guess that's a hindsight thing. Okay, try to hit him again. Unfortunate that we missed that time. Okay. We see the Strange big, and we walk it on the right side. We definitely played a lot better on the second round than we did the first in terms of like getting our own kills, kind of making our way and breaking the mold on our own, which is good. Nice. Magik does pretty well on defense because she, you know, they have an objective, which is pushing the cart. So, you know, they're going to be distracted. A lot of people are going to get left behind sometimes because they're not going to be paying attention to what's behind them at all times. So right here, seeing the Black Panther is a little bit scary just because, you know, we don't want to get one bursted. There's no sense in us taking the giant risk. We can play back, and we can try to peel for our team, which is what we do. We see that the Black Panther was going to be playing. We know he's going to go to the back line, right? Where else is he going to go? So it's a big idea for us to kind of walk to the back of our team. Okay, we get bubbled. We can play a little bit more. Now we have our own ult. This is huge. We know that they... Oh, this is so tragic. He takes the Black Panther ult on accident. And now that we've seen this mistake, we can tempo them so hard. We just want to foot to gas on this one, right? Squirrel Girl is such a scary thing for me to chase, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. Very, very good. Huge mess up on their part. Capitalizing off of that is a really, really big way to go. Magik gets a lot of value off of that, especially when they're low like that, because then they're like, oh my god, we Black Panther ulted, we have to run. We didn't grab the support ult. And right here, I think this support thing is kind of go bad a little bit. I actually wanted to talk about the mess up coming up here in a second. Okay, so this was tragic. And actually, in hindsight, we do have time to react to it. Dashing back out over here, no, or like portaling further. This was a good ult timer. The issue that came about was the fact that we got ulted here. And then Strange is like, oh, it's free, you know, piece of candy, takes us out. And then we're, you know, kind of just sitting here and our team folds. Not our team folds, but we fold. So it's kind of a hard scene to be in. So we look over here at the cloak. Okay. Seems like it's a little bit close and we're coming back. I think we arrive and we immediately die, like again. To Black Panther. Right? Yeah, we get ulted. Tough. We probably could have ulted that, I think. Could we? No, we couldn't. Okay. Wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. And now we end up swapping to Strange. We'll speed this along. Just because I don't think we did anything, like, you know, fantastic here in terms of, like, the rest of the round. It's a good kill. Walking forward, you know, helping our team. Okay, not bad. And that's the game. So, overall, the big thing to take away, watching these things, it was a close win, or it was a pretty easy win, but as you can see, there's always something that you can do better on. There's always something you need to look at, right? Because we ended up having the most, of the people that messed up other than their team, on our team, we messed up the most, right? And it's a lot easier to mess up on a character like Magik, and because of that, you have to make sure that you cut your losses as short as you can, so that way you're not being the reason, you know? In any, like, one of these ults, like, we ended up getting hit by the ult over here, which was really, really tragic. We had one good ult over here, where we were able to, like, over here on the front side in front of their spawn, where we were able to come back to our team after we saw them ult. We got a nice pick, you know, we caused a lot of ruckus. I think that this is a good video to kind of describe us, like, you want to, like, how you need to be brawling, what you need to be doing in these fights, and prioritizing who you want to prioritize. Never once were we just, like, only hitting the tank, you know, there's always a bigger picture, and then targeting who you think is going to be the biggest issue on their team is very, very important, right? So we saw it as the Hela in the first round, and we saw it as the Strange whenever he was low. We saw it as the healers whenever we were in ult. You know, there's a lot of times where you can do things, and even if they're playing comps like Bucky and Hela, you know, you don't always don't straight up dive. You can change and adapt your playstyle, and it'll go a lot better for you. But that's all that I have time for today. I love you guys so much. If you guys want to go catch the stream, it's going to be over at twitch.tv/SillySpark. Also going to be in the description. We are going to be playing a variety game tonight. It's going to be repost, so stop in if you're interested in something like that. I love you, mean it. I'll talk to you guys next time. Later. Bye. Love you. See ya. Bye.